Excited about starting to look at what could be your new home? Viewing potential new homes can really get the adrenaline up. You put so much time and effort saving and getting your finances in order, and now it's finally the time to start looking. But once you get there, what are you supposed to look at? You already know how many square feet it is and how many bed and bath there are from looking at the listing. So what other features should you take into consideration? Well, in this quick 5-minute video, I'm going to dive into some of the most important things to look at when viewing a home with your realtor. Usually the first thing you do at a showing is walk around the exterior of the home and look at the yard and any outbuildings. When circling the house, you want to pay attention to the roof. What material is it made out of? For example, shingles or tin. Do the shingles look in good condition? Are there proper eaves troughs and are they in good, clean condition? The windows. How old do the windows look? Are they properly sealed? Are any broken? The foundation. Consider how the foundation looks. Are there a lot of wide cracks? And what does the ground look like around that? Is it sloping in or away from the foundation? Are there proper downspouts with extensions to push the water away from the property? Decks and outbuildings. What shape are they in? Are there sheds or a garage on the property? Open up the doors and look at the ceiling to see if there are any leaks or if there are rodent holes going in. Would your stuff be safe from the elements in there? Decks and fencing can be costly, so take into consideration how many years you think those items may last before you need to invest some money into them. Once you have taken a good look at the outside of the property, it's time to go in and see if there are any surprises on the inside. The doors. When opening and closing the door, take a look to see if the door seals properly and look well insulated and sturdy. The floors. Check out the flooring condition in high traffic areas prone to wet footwear. The windows. If in winter, check around the windowsills to see if there are considerable condensation or moisture damage from continuous leaking. The walls. Check the drywall and ceiling for structural cracks or moisture damage. The kitchen. When in the kitchen, look to see the age and condition of the appliances. Look under the sinks for plumbing issues. The bathroom. Check the tub surround. Is it properly sealed? Is there a bathroom fan? Does it work? The heat and AC. Check to see how the home is heated. Is it a forced air furnace, baseboard heat, radiant heat? Is there a central AC unit outside or a walled portable unit? Do they look in good condition? Check for service stickers to see if they have been maintained over the years. The electrical. Find the electrical panel. Does it look okay? Does it look like a rat's nest and have bare wires sticking out of it? Is it properly labeled and have extra space for breakers down the road if you need? The basement. If there is a basement, look to see how much of it is finished. Sometimes it's nice to see it unfinished, so you know what's going on behind the walls and ceiling. If you can see the foundation, check to see if there are large cracks or movement. You can also see a lot of the electrical and plumbing if the ceiling is open. Drainage. One important thing to note is if there is a sump pump or if there is weeping tile installed around the home. If you're buying a rural property, it is important to note the water well if there is one, the septic field or ejector, the holding tank, and the trash pump, which I will go into more detail in another video when I overview buying a rural property. Once your walkthrough of the property is finished, and there aren't really that many red flags, and the feeling you get of the house really feels like home, you may consider putting in an offer. It is important to note that if you're feeling a little uneasy about anything in and around the home, it's always a good idea to get a home inspection written as a condition on your offer. They cost anywhere from $400 to $600, and you get the chance to walk through the home with a professional who will look at all of the structural, electrical, plumbing, and systems that run the home. They will discuss things as they move through the property and will provide a detailed report of their findings. A lot of it will be things to look out for in the future and small things you can do to mitigate bigger problems down the road. Or they may find some big issues that you will need to consider going forward with your offer. Now that you know what to look for when viewing properties, you're that much closer to being prepared to write an offer when the right house comes your way. Stay tuned for my next video, where I go over what happens after your offer has been accepted. As always, if you have any questions about buying or selling in the rural areas of central Manitoba, I'm always happy to help navigate you through. It doesn't need to be stressful. I'd love to help lead you the way home. Until next time.